Hi guys, so today's video is all about how I contour and highlight my face. So let's get started with the video. I've already done my base makeup for today's video. I used the Loreal True Match foundation in the shade W8 Golden Cappuccino, and I used the Erykah Pro Conceal concealer to correct any dark circles and pigmented areas of my face. So contouring and highlighting is something that is used to bring back your natural features to life after applying foundation, because after applying foundation your face tends to get flat and loses the natural structure and dimension of your face. To highlight my face today, I'm using the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cover and Conceal palette, and I took a shade which is 2 to 3 shades darker than my skin tone. And you need to highlight those areas which you need to bring forward, so that is underneath your eyes in a triangular shape, in between your forehead, on the bridge of your nose, on your cupid's bow, on your chin, and also underneath the hollows of your cheeks. So I'm taking a pointy brush and I'm going to apply the concealer underneath my eyes. After that, I'm going to apply it on the center part of my forehead. I'm just drawing a few stripes and I'm going to bring it down to the center part of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and also underneath the contour. And while applying the product, just keep in mind to use less amount of product so that it is easier for you to build up the coverage if you want more. Otherwise, if you apply more, it's very hard to take it off and blend it out. So I'm using my Real Techniques buffing brush to blend out the highlighted areas of my face. So while blending out the highlight underneath your eyes, make sure to blend it from the bottom to the top. So that is what I'm doing here. I'm working my way from the bottom of the concealer part that I applied, and I'm moving towards the top part. And always use gentle dabbing motions to blend out the concealer, because you want to keep the product right in that area and you don't want to move around the product too much. Otherwise, there is no point in highlighting and contouring. So I'm just using gentle dabbing motions to blend out my highlighted areas. Once the highlight is blended, I'm gonna go in with a cream contour. I'm taking the deepest color from the palette, and I'm using my Real Techniques pointed foundation brush to apply the contour on my face. So to apply the contour on the cheeks, you can either just make a fish face, or you could simply smile and find the hollows of your cheeks. And you need to apply your contour product in that area. And also you want to make sure to keep it parallel to the outer corner of your eye. So I'm just dragging the contour from the top of my ears and bringing it slightly towards the corner of my mouth. And remember guys, less is always more. Use less product, and if you feel like you need more, then you can add on a little more product. Now I'm contouring my forehead because I have a large forehead, but if you have smaller forehead, you could totally skip this. So I'm applying the contour closer to my hairline and also applying the contour on the sides of my forehead. And now I'm contouring my nose. I'm starting the product from the starting of my eyebrows and dragging it along the sides of my nose. You want to make sure to use very less amount of product for nose contour, otherwise it will look super dark and muddy. And I'm just drawing a small line across my nose to make it look smaller. In between my cupid's bow, underneath my lower lips. And also I'm gonna apply the contour on my jawline and underneath my chin to hide any double chin. To blend out the contour, I'm using this slanted buffing brush. And I'm just pushing the contour upwards and using dabbing motions to blend out the contour, because you don't want to move the contour too much. And I'm doing the same thing on the other side, keeping it quite contained in that area, but just blending it out to make it natural and seamless. I'm blending out the contour on my jawline, my chin and also my forehead using the same buffing brush. Now I'm taking a smaller version of the same buffing brush and I'm going to blend out my nose contour. Once I'm done with the contouring and highlighting, I'm gonna take my Kryolan Derma color fixing powder and I'm gonna bake my face using this powder. I used a color bar wedge sponge and it is wet, and I'm just dabbing the product underneath my eyes, on the bridge of my nose, on the center part of my forehead, on my cupid's bow, on my chin and also above the jawline. This powder is really great if you have oily skin. After a while, I'm just gonna brush off the excess powder that is sitting on the top of my face using a fluffy brush. Now it's time to set the cream contour in place using a powder contour, and for that I'm taking my sleek contour kit in dark and I took the contour powder and applied it on top of the cream contour, and I'm using my Real Techniques contour brush. And once again I'm just going in with the fluffy brush to make sure that everything looks seamless and natural. Then to highlight my face, I'm just using this highlighter from the same duo and highlighting the tops of my cheekbones, the bridge of my nose, my cupid's bow and my chin. So yeah guys, that is my highlight and contour routine. I hope you learned something new and you enjoyed watching this tutorial. So if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, comment and subscribe for more beauty videos from me, and I will see you all soon in my next video. Bye.